When you're the home team and you lose the first game of a series, game two obviously becomes extremely important. Can you talk about that and not panicking? I mean, ramping up urgency as opposed to panicking.
Yeah, you're right. It's not ideally situation, but it's something you have to deal with. I mean, you'd rather be in different position, but at the end of the day, it's one game. What's behind us, it's done, and you really have to focus for the next one. And we look at some stuff, we practice a few things, and I'm sure tonight we have a better team game.
You have experience in not panicking in this
Yeah.
playoffs, though. So where can you draw from that, and being the fact that this team's been behind before?
That's the key. That's the key. It's you're not going to face adversity during the postseason, and this team, been through this process, even though not in an exact situation this year in the postseason, but including the season, we certainly faced adversity. The team was going to be in that position right now at this point. They all have to do through that, and personally, I've been in a similar situation before, and I think that's the key. The team's going to have success. They're going to have to manage those situations, not panicking, just play with that edge, play ready, and focus in that zone. But you got to control those emotions.
Quick probably isn't going to give up the goals like he gave in game one. So how do you try and solve him, tonight in game two?
Yeah, it'd be great to have a great start tonight. Use the crowd, use their energy, be more effective. I think putting pressure on them. They had something they did real well on their side. First game, we deal. I think we could be a little more effective at supporting one another once we try to establish that forecheck as a five-guy unit. Something that'd be great to get early on and get some momentum from it.
You guys faced, obviously talented teams in the first two rounds, but when you look at that first game, now was that the most sustained pressure that you had seen kind of from opening whistle to the end?
I think you're right. Yeah, that was a strong start on their side. Something we could do. We've done it. I think last series against Nashville, we came up on the second game, strong effort right off from the get-go. We put ourselves in good position, scoring early. So hopefully tonight we can do that.
How would you describe this Coyotes team?
We're
Style.
Yeah, we're I think we are a tough team to play. We work hard. We pay a lot of attention to details, and we can make plays. We certainly have a great goaltenders, but it's our team identity. We play as a team, and we're willing to do the small little details. It makes a big difference at the end.
You guys seem very opportunistic, was the word that some of the Kings used to describe you guys, that you may not get a ton of shots, but you're kind of there to pounce on mistakes.
Yeah, usually when you play a tight structure like that, one of those days you're going to get those bounce and they're going to create some opening, and usually that comes not too many times, because the team you're going to face at this time play pretty solid game. They're not going to create too many mistakes, but if you're consistent with your structure and play well without the puck, eventually you're going to find a breach in their system and get a great chance.
Every possession is so crucial. So was it frustrating that the centers kept getting tossed out of the faceoff circle? Was anything explained as to why that was happening?
Yeah, I didn't go over too much about it. It was one of those nights, it seems. But I don't know. I have some wingers on my team that were pretty upset about that. As a center, you try to stay focused. You want to keep the linesman on your side. You don't want to get too mad at them.
Antoine, it's only game two, but given the logistics of the series and the fact that how well they've been playing, do you guys consider this a must-win game?
I mean, every game in playoff, it's a must-win. Every game you want to win every game. It's so much at stake in those games, and yeah, it's a must-win. I consider all the games that they are.